Hi guys, welcome back to learning DBD. This time it's going to be my first Survivor game on my channel. It's not my first Survivor game altogether, but most of my games usually go like this. And I want you to pay attention to it's Blight again, just so that we're set on this. We're going against Blight again. I went to find my envelope right away. And then I went back to the start. And then I heard, like, I was just trying to get away from my envelope, but then I heard people on the gen. So I went on the gen. I want you to keep an eye on Dwight through this game. See? We're working on the gen. He's going straight for the chest. I wanted to work with other people because I still only did 2 seconds for my ritual. So instead of working on a gen, he goes for the chest. So we're all going away. I hear Blight. I think Claudette got hit. So I'm trying to go as far as possible. I'm skipping some gens so that I'm trying not to get us like stuck in a tree gen, but I'm still too new to be able to like know that kind of stuff. I know this gen is probably the center one, so I tried to go for this one. Or there's another one in the middle there. But this one is kind of like in a weird spot. So I was working on the gen here, and unlike the previous game, like I was starting to hear my heartbeat, so I went to hide. And I see Blight hitting the gen and going around. And he's back in here, so I'm hiding still. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm trying not to die because I'm used to being tunneled straight away and die right away. And then we see him coming up from out of nowhere. And look where he's going. Instead of going for the gen, he went to the basement. Why would you go to the basement? Because he's going for items again. This is the only time I've seen him on the gen, I think. He came... Actually, I think he went to the basement, came back to help on the gen. But I think we're gonna be interrupted by Blight again. So there's a heartbeat. I get chased by Blight. And I'm not a good looper. I will tell you that. I am not good at looping. So I was trying my best to run him around and not get it killed right away. Unfortunately, as I said, I'm not a good looper, and I got stuck in a corner here. So, but do you see where Dwight is? He's in the basement, in a locker. And he's gonna be hiding. It's smart, in case Blight has barbecue. But while the other two are working on the gen, he's in the locker in the basement, looking for items. So look at him walking, crouching. like this would be a perfect time to come for me, right? Because you can see like that Claudette just got picked up. But he waits until Blight is back. And actually, this one here, the one who was coming for me was Jacob, I think. I think it's Jacob. I don't know all their names, I'm sorry. So Dwight finally comes for me. It takes quite a while. So I tried to run away. This is how most of my solo queues go, by the way. I'm a new survivor. I probably have like we're almost at the end of the season, and see who comes for me. See who comes to like heal me and everything. This guy was amazing. He was everywhere. He was getting up people off hook. He was doing gens. He was helping out. So at this point, I'm like, I want to go get Claudette, but I can't. I was thinking of going, but I'm like, I'm not good enough. And then she got taken off the hook. I think Dwight finally got her off the hook. So we're working on this gen. I really don't like Blight. I'll be honest with you. I hate going against Blight. I could see it was coming, so I got away from the gen. And I was hoping he would do as well. But he got chased. But for some reason Claudette was here again. She was coming to us. And unfortunately, because she got tunneled, she died. So I saw him go away, and this gen was regressing because it got hit, so I went for the gen. I tried, since I'm not a very good looper. I'm not very good at unhooking people. I'm not very good at the game at all. I tried to at least do some gens. So, I see Blight still on the other side of the map. Of course, you can cross the map in a second, but I figured I might as well try to finish this gen. Oops. But, yeah, I kind of whiffed. But thankfully, because I know I missed my skill check quite a lot still, I have technician, so I should know one. So he's going after our friend over there. I was like, oh no, I'm going toward the killer. Let me go the other way. So I went and hid over here. I should have been doing a gen or something in the meantime, but I tried to hide. I was trying to hide so that, like, I know I should have been on a gen, because right now I'm wasting time. I know that very well, but I tried. So I went around and I went to get the unhook. There's only like 3 of us at this point. And he's been very good helping me, so I decided he went to hide in a corner. And so I used my medkit on this guy, trying to get him up as soon as possible before Blight would come back. And then we went for the gen. I am not a good survivor. I will tell you that. I am not a good survivor. Dwight got down. So the two of us are on the gen. And of course, Blight is gonna be coming soon. So this guy, I figured he was going to get Dwight, so I stayed on the gen. And I was doing pretty good on the gen, to be fair. But of course, Blight was coming this way, so I had to and the problem now is that I went in an area with no pallet whatsoever. All the pallets were dropped in this area. So I'm running in circles, trying to buy them time to like do stuff. I'm just running around this like this thing, trying not to get killed. Of course I do, but I mean, there was no pallet, there was nothing. I should have left, but where would I have gone? I really don't like this wiggle system, by the way. I know I'll probably get used to it, but I really don't like it. So, I'm on second hook. I'm trying my best. I think that was Dwight on the gen, I think. Because he left his gen to come and save me. He knew I was on second hook. And he heals me right away. That won't save me. I'm not good enough at the game. And I get tunneled quite easily, especially since I don't have cosmetic for most of my characters. So people know I'm new. So I'm like, well, this gen is almost done, right? So let's try to finish it. Of course, I mess up and break the gen, but... And of course, he's back, and he's after me. But the problem is, there was no pallet anywhere. There's also no pallet in this direction. So I don't know what happens to all the pallets. Like, I had nowhere to run. Especially against Blight, who can cross a map in a second. I had nowhere to run. So, I'm dead. But I'm still gonna keep going because we're gonna go and spectate the rest of the game there in a second. So first I was, well, I died again. I never get to survive a survivor. So I didn't know like what to do, so I closed it. And the first thing I wanted to see was, I actually picked up out of this though. I must have done something right because I kind of still pipped up and everything. But we're gonna be spectating in a second, so I'm gonna keep watching this. But I was looking at the kill. I always look. I should have just skipped and go to spectate right away. But look, iridescent, iridescent killer again, and I spent my time giving them thumbs up. Okay, so now let's spectate. I don't know why I gave Dwight a thumbs up. Probably because he got me. But like, look. This guy's on hook. He's been good the whole game. He's been getting people off the hook. He's been doing gens. He's been doing objectives. He's been altruistic. And look at Dwight. He's in a corner of the map. Hiding. He's been getting items for the whole game. He's done some stuff. I won't say he didn't do anything at all. But he had the key too. I just noticed. So the other guy's on hook. And look. So the other guy dies on the hook, and, like, because he decided to hide here. And I think now he's just looking for Hatch. But Blight is fast, so Blight gets the Hatch. So it's like, well, I'm next to the door. I'm gonna go for that door. So let's analyze the game here, shall we? So I didn't do that well, but I still like did some gens and like helped somebody off a hook, and I'm pretty sure Dwight did some as well. I don't want to send 8 to Dwight, but and seriously guys, don't try to message people, and like nobody is toxic on Japanese servers, like nobody talks shit, so I don't want anybody to try to send hate to anybody. I'm just not removing the names because I'm not good enough at editing. Otherwise I would. But Dwight gets out. Well, I wish, and the worst thing is he stays there forever. Like, just get out, please. It's like, so yeah, our killer was why am I matched with that kind of players? Like, why am I matched with iridescent and gold only when I'm new? I'm completely new. Please help. Bye. See ya.